Oh my god, I am incredibly, incredibly embarrassed. I messed up recording probably the first hour of this video. There was just me talking. So, yeah, the lead up is they just did some boring ass shit. And then they went and started fighting the monster. We're like halfway through the fight right here. I know this is going to sound weird, but if you like these videos, click the follow button, subscribe. It means a lot for our YouTube. But yeah, hey, you live and you learn. So enjoy part of session number 4. We will see you around for session number 5 and on. We'll make sure we don't make any recording errors. Peace. Oh, can one of you guys say something real quick?
Rotary girder.
All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so you, Sebastian, roll your die to see if you actually do something.
19.
All right, Sebastian. Would you like to describe how you do?
Kind of like prepped up there on the tree, like just going like, fuck yeah. I love trees. Trees are the greatest thing ever. It's just one motion, just like not even thinking, and just as it goes flying through the air and pierces right through the pupil.
And this, in response, this monster is going, and its hands are flailing about in its mouth, and then you see one of them just take out the arrow. It just kind of how this monster, I guess, deals with pain, or has never been shot by an arrow before. And the whole pupil comes with it. So as he's pulling this out, the whole huge, I would say probably a foot and a half to maybe a foot to foot and a half wide, circular pupil just comes out, and it makes another as its kind of eye socket oozes down, and then it kind of looks at you in the direction.
Bitch, how you see me? You ain't got no eye.
It's got one eye, but it's still kind of like in pain, and it doesn't move yet.
Take the other eye out. Blind him.
And then Garrett, what how would you like to go by this?
Yeah, I'm thinking doing a nice throw at the right eye socket, the other eye.
All right, roll away.
Yeah, it's a 6.
Okay, so you throw, you hit the other eye, and it goes. You kind of don't hear any response to it because it's in so much pain of getting shot in the other eye, his left eye, and it just pulling its pupil out. And so it doesn't like really. You can tell that you've hit the eye, but it hasn't done any lasting extra damage.
Oh, I tried.
And then, would you like to send out the badger?
Yeah, the badger's gonna go.
Yeah.
I can't stop the badger from going.
You are unable to stop the badger, but you will be rolling for the badger.
Oh, that's terrible.
Let's go, badger.
14.
All right. So as it's kind of in pain, the badger, and it's kind of focused more at looking up at what this is going on. The badger comes up and kind of takes a big claw out of the side of it, and the the monster does pick up the badger and kind of throw it against the wall. A tree. There's no walls. And the badger goes, ah! But it's more of like a rumble, ah. Like the badger's not hurt. It's just kind of got punched a little bit.
So it did no damage to this thing.
It did damage. Yeah, it did damage. It clawed the animal, but then it kind of, went. It
Got
did
tossed.
respond. Yeah, it did have a response. And then Usman.
Ready to sword, ready to shield, and charge in.
You charge in. All right, roll for it.
Come on, come on. 15.
Get it.
So yeah, you go in and you how would you like to attack this monster?
Run in, do a single handspring, jump up, and thrust the sword into his back.
So yeah, you kind of do that, and your blade is in the monster's back, and it is making more gargling sounds. You have noticed they've been getting there's a lot less energy behind the gargling. It's still pretty loud, but not incredibly loud. It's just getting a little bit fainter. So you can kind of tell that the monster is not having a great day.
Come on, Black Percocet.
Black Percocet?
Fuck him up like Percocet. Why he's got to be black?
That's what I. The
I was
delay in the
wondering, too.
microphone. All right, so what would you guys like to do now? Just to note, you do have a Usman on the back of this monster with its blade in the monster's back.
This is true.
Whee!
Uzma, I think you should smash your Molotov cocktail on its head and jump off.
I like that idea.
Kamikaze myself?
No, I mean, like, you could, like, push off of its back, and then while you're going away, do like a fadeaway, like,
Jump shot.
Molotov. Yeah.
Yeah, alright, so grab the sword, push off into a backflip, midair, grab the cocktail, and chuck it at it.
Okay. And then what about the both of you guys? Huh?
What?
I want to go pick up my badger friend and throw it at the empty eye socket.
Okay. Okay. The wailing mother,
Yes.
and then Sebastian.
I don't want to take a breath at it. It's flaily arm mouth.
Okay, you're just gonna shoot into the
I want
mouth,
to shoot it again. Flaily arm mouth.
huh?
I want to shoot it in its flaily arm mouth.
All right, all right. Let's go with the badger throwing first. Roll your badger throw skill.
Yeah.
Roll for badger.
Roll for badger. Vin, will you hand me that? Thanks. Yeah. Thank you. Badger roll. It's a 6. See, this is why I said I don't trust my rolling.
You try to throw the badger, and while you did have, you were able to toss it. Although and it was able to do some damage to the monster. I would say more nondescript damage as it missed its target. But now the badger is kind of close to the monster.
No.
And then,
Once it's got its in.
yeah. And Usman, you're going to try to jump off and throw a Molotov cocktail onto this monster.
Backflip, backflip.
Backflip.
Fadeaway style.
11.
So your parkour skills are pretty poor. You're unable to do any jumpy, flashy things. You are no Sebastian Martin. You do jump off and toss the Molotov. It is very it's very boring in the way you do it. You just kind of hop off.
There's no wow factor.
Yeah, you're able to, but what you didn't think of is like ripping the sword out of the back first, and you've kind of because you're using it as like kind of a hook to get in. So yeah, you did hit the monster. It is on fire. But your sword is stuck in the monster while you are away. So you just have the shield that you conveniently remember to put on your back during this kind of struggle.
Sorry for my suggestion.
And Sebastian Martin, the damage dealer, shooting at the mouth.
$18.
What the okay. You shoot an arrow at the mouth, and I would say that the arrow goes into the mouth. You kind of pierces through the back of where the blade is. And somehow with the momentum pushes the blade out, so it doesn't catch on fire and you lose it to the fire. The monster is now on fire and writhing in pain. Its eye is on the ground. The badger jumps in, saying, "If I can't have my baby cub, then I don't want to live." The badger jumps into and just starts clawing in and destroying the brain.
The eye socket.
Socket, while it itself catches on fire. All you hear is a hiss of like noise of like the animals being burned. It's just to a crisp. It's just like psst.
So there's like popping animal noises, is what you're saying.
And I would like for all of you to roll.
I got a 3.
Oh God, I got a 3.
Oh,
Oh. Nope. Okay. 15.
okay.
So Garrett, you shake off this sound of monsters, the monster hissing, and you kind of have your composure.
I've heard it.
Yeah, it's like, well, what do you expect when you light a monster on fire and you take
When there's
out
a
its
honey badger involved.
Yeah, there's a honey badger and its eye socket is eaten out and this huge eye is on the ground. Now you're able Yeah, you're able to focus. You're able to, deal with this while Usman and Sebastian are like kind of, they know that they did the right thing and killing this monster. But they were upset on what they've done. So you excitedly pick up the eye, this huge beach ball size eye, and put it in your sack to be able to show that this monster is killed.
That's our trophy.
That is your trophy. But the Cloak Divide told you that the 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 reward would be at the monster's lair. You're right next to the monster's lair. There is a chest box, and you open it up to see a note that says, "Congratulations, you guys have progressed in the your initiation to the Cloak Divide. It gives you coordinates to another location, and it says you are going to meet somebody in this tavern in this city. So you'll be going to a city as your next destination. Now, as you've noticed, there are no gold. There are no. This is in the note, by the way. As you notice,
it's the memories we made, guys.
as you've noticed, there's no gold or weapons or loot in this. The Cloak Divide is the Cloak Divide has protection, or is a protection racket. Not in those words. But the village of Middlebrook has not paid their dues for quite a while, so we reminded them who protects, and we have dropped this monster there for them. And so if you would like to get your reward, you will get the first year's worth of protection. From you will get the reward, the money reward for the first year of protection that the village gives you. So it sounds like they've been maybe a few years of not paying the protection fees. So as a reward for kind of your initiation, you can demand those fees from the town, and if they don't give it, then they know that another monster will show up.
Can I look through the rubbish pile and find a honey badger claw?
Yeah.
I'm gonna add it to my necklace of honey badger claws.
You have a necklace of honey badger claws, and this one will not be forgotten.
Yeah, it's the only burnt one, but.
And that is the end of the session. Does anyone have anything they'd like to do before we end, or any last second things, or even talk it over with the group?
Is there any monster bones or hide that is salvageable, or just all burnt to a crisp?
It's all burnt to a crisp, besides the eye, which will be the proof to the village.
I'm just gonna be up in the rock band handling with two branches, going like, guys, look at me, I fucking love the trees.
You love the trees, and that is true. Now,
But seriously, guys, we're gonna go back and get money, right? We're gonna get paid for this shit.
Oh yeah, we're getting paid.
Yeah, we're getting paid. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that part.
you guys are.
If the mayor wants to live to be reelected, then he'll pay us. So.
And with that, that is the end of the story for today.